So how do we create and stick to healthy habits? Now, this is a big one. How do we stay consistent with them? Because, sometimes maybe if we went to the new year, we're really into it. It's into January. We have the list of things that we want to do and we start doing them. And then maybe, I think it's around 2 week time. Usually people stop doing them. So how can we create this motivation or consistency with us to really see the effects? Now, a lot of the stuff I talk about, they seem like very small habits, like daily gratitude, journaling, meditating, not even for that long, creating things that you really enjoy doing, but doing them every day. And yeah, they can seem like quite small things, but actually the more you do them, they build up on a kind of accumulative effect. So you might not feel like they're having a massive effect straight away. It might be a gradual thing. And you think, well, I'm only doing this meditation for 5 minutes a day. It doesn't feel like it's doing much. But actually, when you do it, excuse me, when you do it consistently for, weeks, quite a few weeks, you will begin to notice the difference in other things in your life and how you respond to situations. So it really can help you in your everyday life, because even though they don't feel like they're massive things, they can make a huge difference and they can be really powerful. So for creating healthy daily habits, you might have your own set of self-care habits that you want to create. For me, I've been good at just doing them. But I have set up a little spreadsheet for myself. I've literally done a spreadsheet of all the things that I want to do and given them a tick each day to say them doing. I'm also, if you're going to do this, I would say please be really kind to yourself if you don't do all the things. Life does get in the way. We can forget, we can let it slide. Just recognize that you've not done it and then just get on with it the next day. So yeah, that's a really good one, to literally have a spreadsheet with all of the things that you want to be doing and just ticking them off as you want to. You can also do this on paper. This is a great way. I find with habits as well, it's a great idea to attach them to habits you already do. So, everyone cleans their teeth every day. That is a habit that we've had ingrained in us since we've been, since childhood, that we just do. And we don't even think about it now. It's something that we literally do every morning and every night before we go to sleep. So that is a habit that you've created. So you can create new habits. And I found the best way to do this is to attach them to a habit you already do. So for me, I have found that I love dancing. Dancing is kind of one of the things that brings me so much joy. And I noticed that I wasn't doing it. I wasn't doing this thing that brings me joy. And I thought, well, how can I incorporate this into my daily life? So I realized, well, what do I do every day? I cook every day. I love cooking. I cook from fresh. I get all the veg out. I like chopping it all up. It's very satisfying to me to do that. So I thought, great, well, this is an opportunity. So at that point, I will put music on, depending on what kind of mood I'm in, and I'll literally no more than 10 minutes. That's all I say to myself I'm going to do is 10 minutes. And then I will just have a little bit of a boogie while I'm cooking, safely, if it's hot. But it's a great way to attach to a habit you already do. Also, the 10-minute rule as well. I find sometimes when I'm only going to do something, just 5 or 10 minutes, just do 5 or 10 minutes of this thing. And sometimes I do the 5 or 10 minutes and I go, okay, great. That's all you want to do today. But sometimes, because I'm in it and I'm like, yeah, great. And I've started doing it. And the difficult thing is the starting, to be fair. And so I've started to do it. And then basically I want to carry on. So, and then I find I do more than 10 minutes. So it's a really good way of doing that. So this is another thing, sort of keeping it short and simple. The simpler, the better with these things. Try not to overcomplicate them. Just keep it to these small little bursts every day. And do them when you most feel like doing them. Maybe you're a morning person, maybe you're an evening person, maybe you have time in your lunch to do them. But try and keep that consistent, so then it creates that healthy habit every day. You could also set up reminders. I know a few people who have reminders on their phone just to, just maybe a little reminder will pop up and say, oh, just take 3 deep breaths. So you can just relax and take a couple of deep breaths to relax yourself in that moment and just have a little mindful moment. And also, the final thing is just maybe find a friend. If you're doing something, it's always good to have somebody to do that with and create a healthy habit with them. So if you have any more, please let me know in the comments. But yeah, thank you.